It's the NFL on EA Sports. And this one features the Saints, leader at quarterback. He's fifth in the NFL in passing yards entering this week. It's the Saints and the Panthers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Isaiah Foskey brings him down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Young going to give to Brooks. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
It's now third down and long.
Looking to throw, Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jordan Fuller, the one there in coverage. 2nd and 10. You look at this Carolina defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
With they lack in pass defense, in run defense, they're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for it. Defending the pass.
So here's a 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first...
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Chigakonkwo. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Derek Brown with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Young off the play fake. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Throwing, Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Let's go now.
Now here's Young.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
The numbers on the ground for Gainwell last week.
12 carries, 68 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
The pass caught by Olave. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You look at this Carolina defense.
Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. We did all right. Holding them to 13 was pretty good, but this week, I expected to be less than that.
I'm going to need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Gainwell.
Fighting him off. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Juwan Johnson,
His fourth touchdown on the year.
and the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Williams being motion left.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error.
Still
Stay
first down.
alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Young will set to throw.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Young.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 30 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Brooks.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Give him the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, The hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes enough. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Jamison Williams
From 3 yards out, and the Panthers have taken the lead.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He completes it to Olave.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw here. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had a couple of touchdown passes in that game last week, and he's matched that with 2 in the first half here as his guys start 1st and 10.
Now Young. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Young now.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
That's taken on the 25. 6-yard return after a punt of 48.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Here's Corliss Waitman now,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at about the 14. Sheds off the tackle. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Young to throw it.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw, Young. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The man in motion left here, Johnson.
Ready.
Young. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
To throw, Young.
Again, it's Johnson.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Young.
Got his man, Okonkwo.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Throwing, Young. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Young. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Young to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Tyler Higbee. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got his man. It's Gainwell.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now here's Young. He's airing it out for Williams. Here's a diving catch right side. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Young will set to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper